ಸಾಲಿಡ್ ಸ್ಟೇಟ್ನ ಚಾಪ್ಟರ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ಬರುವಂತಹ ಮೋಸ್ಟ್ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಮಲ್ಟಿಪಲ್ ಚಾಯ್ಸ್ ಕ್ವೆಶನ್ಸ್ಗಳ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಈ ವಿಡಿಯೋದಲ್ಲಿ ತಿಳ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋಣ. ಸೊ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಕ್ವೆಶನ್, ವಿಚ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಫಾಲೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಈಸ್ ಅ ಕ್ಯಾರೆಕ್ಟರಿಸ್ಟಿಕ್ ಆಫ್ ಕ್ರಿಸ್ಟಲೈನ್ ಸಾಲಿಡ್ಸ್? ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಎ irregular shape, option B isotropic in nature, option C pseudo solids, and option D true solids. And the right answer is option D true solids. Next question, which of the following is not a characteristic of amorphous solid? Option A isotropic, option B long range order, option C pseudo solids, option D irregular shape. And the right answer is option B long range order. Next question, the number of atoms per unit cell in BCC is, BCC anta andre body centered cubic unit cell. Option A 2, option B 1, option C 3, option D 4. And the right answer is option A 2. Next question, number of atoms present per unit cell in FCC is, FCC anta andre face centered cubic unit cell. Option A 1, option B 2, option C 4, option D 3. And the right answer is option C 4. Next question, number of atoms present per unit cell in simple cube is, option A 2, option B 1, option C 3, option D 4. And the right answer is option B 1. Next question, solid carbon dioxide is an example of, option A covalent solid, option B metallic solids, option C molecular solids, option D ionic solids. And the right answer is option C molecular solids. Next question, solid sodium chloride is an example of, option A ionic solids, option B covalent solid, option C metallic solid, option D molecular solid. The right answer is option A ionic solids. Next question, diamond is an example of, option A covalent solid, option B metallic solid, option C molecular solid, option D ionic solid. And the right answer is option A covalent solid. Next question, copper is an example of, option A covalent solid, option B molecular solid, option C metallic solid, option D ionic solid. And the answer is option C metallic solid. Next question, if X number of spheres are involved in close packing, then the number of tetrahedral voids are, option A 2x, option B x, option C 3x, option D x by 2. And the right answer is option A 2x. Next question, the number of octahedral voids per unit cell in FCC is, option A 1, option B 2, option C 4, option D 8. And the right answer is option C 4. Next question, due to Frenkel defects, the density of ionic solid, option A decreases, option B increases, option C negligible change, option D does not change. And the right answer is option D does not change. Next question, due to Scotty defect, the density of the ionic solid, option A increases, option B decreases, option C no change, option D small change. And the right answer is option B decreases. Next question, Scotty is the shown by following solid, option A sodium chloride, option B silver chloride, option C zinc sulfide, option D silver iodide. Next question, Scotty is shown by following solid? Option A, sodium chloride. Option B, silver chloride. Option C, zinc sulfide. Option D, silver iodide. And the right answer is option A, sodium chloride. Next question. Frenkel defect is shown by following solid. Option A, KCl, potassium chloride. Option B, sodium chloride. Option C, potassium bromide. Option D, silver chloride. And the right answer is option D, silver chloride. Next question. Due to vacancy defect, the value. Option A, increases. Option B, decreases. Option C, remains the same. Option D, slight changes. And the right answer is option C, remains the same. Next question. Due to vacancy defect, the mass. Option A, increases. Option B, decreases. Option C, slight change. Option D, remains the same. And the right answer is option B, decreases. Next question. Due to interstitial defect, the density of the ionic solid. Option A, increases. Option B, decreases. Option C, remains the same. Option D, slight change. And the right answer is option C. And the right answer is option A, increases. Next question. Both vacancy defect and interstitial defect occurs in option A, Frenkel defect. Option B, metal excess defect. Option C, Scotty defect. Option D, impurity defect. And the right answer is option A, Frenkel defect. Next question. The anionic vacancy containing unpaired electron is termed as option A, F center. Option B, G center. Option C, A center. Option D, B center. And the right answer is option A, F center. Next question. The substance containing unpaired electrons is option A, diamagnetic substances. Option B, paramagnetic substances. Option C, ferromagnetic substances. Option D, antiferromagnetic substances. And the right answer is option B, paramagnetic substances. Next question. The substance with no unpaired electrons is option A, paramagnetic substances. Option B, diamagnetic substances. Option C, antiferromagnetic substances. Option D, ferromagnetic substances. And the right answer is option B, diamagnetic substances. Next question. Dislocation of ion from its lattice site to interstitial site in ionic solid is called option A, Scotty defect. Option B, Frenkel defect. Option C, impurity defect. Option D, metal deficiency defect. And the right answer is Frenkel defect. Next question. In antiferromagnetic substances, their magnetic moment cancelled out because option A, equal number of domains. Option B, unequal number of domains. Option C, lesser number of domains. Option D, large number of domains. The right answer is option A, equal number of domains. Next question. In solid state, metal ions are grouped into small regions called option A, domains. Option B, area. Option C, zone. Option D, groups. And the right answer is option A, domains. Next question. The substances possess unequal number of domains oriented in opposite direction. Option A, diamagnetic substances. Option B, paramagnetic substances. Option C, ferromagnetic substances. Option D, ferrimagnetic substances. And the right answer is option D, ferrimagnetic substances. Next question. The substances which can weakly magnetized in a magnetic field in opposite direction are option A, paramagnetic. Option B, diamagnetic. Option C, antiferromagnetic. Option D, ferromagnetic. And the right answer is option B, diamagnetic. Next question. NaCl is an example of option A diamagnetic substances, option B paramagnetic substances, option C ferrimagnetic substances, option D ferromagnetic substances, and the right answer is option A diamagnetic substances. Next question. Fe is an example of option A diamagnetic substances, option B paramagnetic substances, option C ferrimagnetic substances, option D ferromagnetic substances, and the right answer is option D ferromagnetic substances. Next question. MnO is an example of option A antiferromagnetic substances, option B diamagnetic substances, option C ferrimagnetic substances, option D paramagnetic substances. And the right answer is option A antiferromagnetic substances. Next question. Fe3 plus is an example of option A diamagnetic substances, option B paramagnetic substances, option C antiferromagnetic substances, option D ferrimagnetic substances, and the right answer is option B paramagnetic substances. Next question. FeO is an example of option A conductor, option B insulator, option C semiconductor, option D metallic conductor, and the right answer is option B insulator. Next question. Conduction in a p-type semiconductor is increased by option A decreasing the temperature, option B increasing the band gap, option C adding appropriate electron deficient impurities, option D adding appropriate electron rich impurities. The right answer is option C adding appropriate electron deficient impurities. Next question. The flame color of the metal ions due to option A metal excess defect, option B metal deficiency defect, option C Scotty defect, option D Frenkel defect, and the right answer is option A metal excess defect. Next question. The presence of F center in a crystal makes it option A conducting, option B colored, option C non-conducting, option D colorless, and the right answer is option B colored.
ಈ ವಿಡಿಯೋ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಇಷ್ಟ ಆಗಿದ್ರೆ ಲೈಕ್ ಮಾಡಿ, ಬೇರೆಯವ್ರಿಗೆ ಹೆಲ್ಪ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಅನ್ನೋದಾದರೆ ಶೇರ್ ಮಾಡಿ. ಇದೇ ಥರ ವಿಡಿಯೋಗಳನ್ನು ನೋಡೋದಕ್ಕೋಸ್ಕರ ಸಬ್ಸ್ಕ್ರೈಬ್ ಆಗಿ.